Hi, I'm currently sick, but I just feel compelled to make this video because in my previous video I talked about not finding that one deck, the one where I can connect the most to, that I use to do my readings regularly, that kind of thing. And I talked about not settling for just one deck, but being constantly challenged by different images, so, everything's fresh in a way. Scratch that. I think I found the one. Just right after I posted that video. It was really interesting because right after I posted it, I started doing reading for myself, and then the postman came and delivered the Dreaming Way Tarot that I bought a few weeks ago, and I was waiting for it and I forgot. And then it just came, and then I didn't really get to it until a few days later, and then I took it out because I was working on the Paulina Tarot, which is a great deck. But I mean, the images were stunning, but I just feel like there's something lacking in there that I just couldn't connect to, because the images are kind of toned down. It's very detailed. It's not a lot of bright contrast, and I tend to like brighter contrast and things like that. And then this deck came along, and I've been doing a few readings with it, and I just it was so. My readings were so effortless. They just came. The interpretations just came, and I was like, I didn't even have to refer to books, when I'm stuck, to use them as a springboard kind of thing. I didn't even have to read a little white booklet in there. I mean, I did read it, because it talked, it's always useful to kind of read about how the author interpreted the cards. But anyway, I couldn't really connect to the little white booklet because it was reading cards in a way that it's trying to correspond to physical reality, as in justice card could refer to a lawsuit, that kind of thing. And I don't read the cards that way, because I read it spiritually, right? It's more self-reflective and blah blah. But anyway, that's beside the point. The point is, I think I found the one. This deck is amazing. As I guess I'll just do a review of it now. It has this very fairy tale-esque, semi-Victorian, semi-modern kind of feel. It's really, really awesome. And especially the fashion is really great. Because like I said, it's kind of Victorian, but it has this modern feel to it. Like, you see characters wearing scarves and in this Victorian gear, but with a really modern looking scarf. I think that's just very, very cool. And the artwork is amazing. So let me just show you. This is the back of the card. So I really like this kind of bright color, and that just really speaks to me. And that's the Ten of Swords, which just happens to be the first card that I picked up. And then that's the High Priestess, which is the card that's printed on the box. And Page of Cups. I don't know, I just really connect with this deck. There's this modern fairy tale-esque feel. It's kind of like urban fantasy almost, which is a genre that I love, when I read. See, that's the symbol for cups, so it's not like the traditional chalice looking thing. It's this really modern polka dot cup, and I think that's cool. Let me see if I can find a sword. Oh, Seven of Cups. Just how amazing that is. I just love this deck. I've been doing readings with this ever since I got it. Ever since I started using it. So that's wands. It's not far from the traditional looking wands. And that's pentacles, so kind of similar. But I just love the Suit of Cups. And I think that's the suit I connect the most with. Maybe that's why this deck speaks to me so profoundly. Just trying to find a sword. And, I did show you a card from the Suit of Swords, but this is a Nine of Swords. You can see the swords, they're kind of I don't know what that kind of sword is called, but it's kind of each sword has their own shapes, so it's not just all the same. Yeah, I'm just completely in love with this deck, and I find that my intuition just flows, it's uninhibited, it's just completely free in a way that I've never experienced before, so that's why I just can't wait to make this video. So I strongly recommend this deck, especially if you're in love with anything that's fantasy themed, if you're kind of you're not really into the classical traditional art or traditional types of tarot. This is really great. This is like amazing. It's like I think it's my deck. It's the one. So yeah, and I think I'll be using this for a very long time. It could be that I also just got a tarot mat. It's actually not a mat. It's actually a scarf from H&M. It was like $10 and it was just like, yeah, I'm gonna get it and use it as a mat. But that's beside the point. Anyway, so I just wanted to share with you that I found the one, I think, if nothing happens. So, scratch my previous video. It's still valid in a way that I think I need to be challenged, but not anymore in the way that I found the one deck. I don't know what I'm saying. Anyway, this is an amazing deck. You should really check it out and buy it. It's just amazing. Yeah, I'm so excited. I'm going to do a reading for a friend of mine right now. So, I'll see you whenever.